Tottenham 0. They go into 4th position in the league table. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from their point of view. It truly, truly is. I want your thoughts and I want your feelings on that as we go into this match reaction now. And suddenly, it doesn't have to... Is it pulling through? Can you guys see me okay? You can see me okay. Sorry, I had a little bit of a delay here, and I wasn't sure if it was coming through. West Ham win again. Mikel Antonio with the goal. 4th place, Spurs fans screaming, tweeting, ranting, Nuno out. I want your thoughts and I want your feelings on this. I'm just so happy for David Moyes. I'm not even going to lie to you. That's 5 wins from 9 games from the East Londoners. Last year, a lot of people said, was it a kind of a purple patch season? Did they, overperform, etc.? But they did a very, very good job indeed last year. They're flying in the Europa League. The likes of Mikel Antonio, Declan Rice are absolutely lighting up not just the Premier League, but European and world football at this moment in time. Absolutely brilliant. That's all you can say about them, is absolutely brilliant. Thank you there. The studio's looking good. It's just me right now, but we've got a big match reaction show after Man United Liverpool. We've got Lies is actually here with me now. Lies is in the studio. Igawa is going to be here. Liverpool fan Rack, Javern on controls, and of course me hosting. So make sure you're here live afterwards. We are taking your calls as well. Javern has assured me it'll be in sync and calls can be taken. How far can West Ham go, though? That is the big, big question today. And how much more respect do you really think we need to start putting upon the name Mikel Antonio? Because, again, this run of form that he's had of scoring frequently, being a match winner in the English Premier League, has continued to grow and grow and grow and grow. And, he is a goal scorer now. He is someone that I look at and I'm fearful of. I'm not going to lie. I would say, up until the beginning of last season, he was a striker that I would never lose any sleep about my team facing. But he's hit his late 20s, early 30s, and he's come alive. I don't remember seeing this before. I legitimately don't remember seeing a player that's hit this age. 10 goals last season, 10 goals in the 1920 season, 10 goals last year in the Prem. But it was sort of like assists in there as well. This year, it's even better. He has 6 goals in 10 games. He's at the twilight of his career, and he's becoming... Dare I say, he's becoming prolific. He's becoming prolific. He really is. And I'm just really happy for him, if I'm being honest with you. I'm really, really happy with the performance levels he's putting in. And how far can West Ham go? And the reason I ask that question is this. Manchester United is stuttering. They've opened up the door for a top 4 race. Most people didn't expect that to be the case, but it is. Could West Ham United be that consistent team required and needed to pit Man United to that post? That's the question I want to pose to all of you today. I mean, this season alone, Mikel Antonio, 9 games, 10 goal contributions. 9 games, 10 goal contributions. That's absolutely phenomenal. Just getting the stats up here. I've got someone to send me a link through. Actually, I'm a liar. It's 6 goals in the Prem now. This hasn't been updated. So it's 10 games, 11 goal contributions. Sensational. He has 7 goals in all competitions and 4 assists. It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And we go back to last year. I mean, it was 15 in 27 games last year. So he played 27 games and he got 15, which is still a goal contribution every other game. It's brilliant. But this year he's gone up to an even higher level. He really, really has. Let's do some of your comments here. Blue Viper said Man United are in 7th. Yes, I can read the table. I've definitely seen that. West Ham are massive, is what Sir Daddy says. Listen, West Ham United have, under David Moyes, transformed into a very dangerous side indeed. A very, very dangerous side indeed. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it whatsoever. Let's have a little look here. Sorry, I was just pressing something, and I don't know what I pressed. I pressed the button. Moyes is a better coach than Wally, Terry, is what Dennis has got to say. Lots of people laughing here. I don't quite know what they're laughing at, but lots of laughing emojis. Nuno, Demway, there, fam. I hear what you say. I hear the dig there. I hear the dig. Nuno, decent manager, but not the right fit for Tottenham. Yeah, I mean, I thought Spurs might have nicked it today. No, no such luck. Sitting sixth in the league. That's a fourth defeat of the season for Tottenham as well. I think that's kind of gone unnoticed by me until I looked at it. My guy Jerome here says I've had enough with Tottenham and Nuno. Harry Kane can piss off. Absolutely disgusting today. 1-0 down and no urgency at all. Really done with this team. Jerome is not happy at all. Really isn't happy with that in any way, shape, or form. Yes. Could you go let Gal in for me? Thank you, mate. Cheers. Gal's just arrived at the studio. We're going to go let him into the building. West Ham are coming for the top 4. Nuno in is what JJ's got to say. A few people mentioned in Tillemans. By the way, I haven't watched the game, but I saw the goal. Wow. Tillemans' goal. Out of this world. Out of this world. It was so good. So good. And did the game finish 2-1 to Leicester as well? It did. Big win for them as well. A lot of people spoke about Leicester turning a corner. They're up to 9th in the league table now after a very stop-start beginning to this campaign. But Leicester also showing, everyone, we should be fearful of Brentford. Look, Brentford play good football. Leicester's squad is superior. Leicester's manager is superior. Leicester's spend is superior. Their experience is superior. There isn't an excuse to lose to them. And they come up trumps again, say Leicester are now coming up. This is why it's important today. We've got the Man United game that kicks off in half an hour's time. And this is why it's so important for Manchester United. Hugely important. You've got West Ham. You've got Leicester now coming up from behind. You've got Arsenal that want to get involved in this party as well. What's going to happen? Let's do your comments here. Young says, El Clasico is on. Does anyone care? Listen, let me tell you now about La Liga. The dumbest move they've ever made. Imagine putting the game on when Premier League... Forget Man United, Liverpool. Don't put it on when there's Premier League games on. I guarantee you now, West Ham Tottenham has done better global views today than El Clasico. I'm just telling you, 110%. 110%. So I've been sent a message. I want to see what this is about. Okay, here what that one was. Cool. West Ham for the title is what Tom says. Let's do a few more of these comments coming through. I want to interact with you on this stream today. Leicester are back is what Aaron White's got to say. Javern's calling now. Does that mean Javern's downstairs as well? Hang on a sec. People are calling me while I'm going to answer the phone to Javern while I'm streaming. Let me call him back. Let me see what he's up to. Hang on. Yo, Javern, you all right?
Hey, just outside.
Okay, I'm streaming. I'm going to send one of the boys down to let you in.
All right, cool.
Cheers, mate. There you go. The crew are here. And they're ready to go. It's going to be a good day. Well, it might not be a good day in terms of Man United, but it's going to be a good day in the studio. Terry, read my comment. There you go. The comment is read. Let's have a look at more of these comments. United will beat Liverpool 3-1. Liverpool are overrated. That is from Manchester City fan. Lengon Sweet says Spurs are so bad. They've lost more than Arsenal, and Tottenham should have sold Kane. Spurs thought they battle but lost the war. Okay, I hear your point. Yeah, they did. They did win a battle, but they lost the war. I knew they should have sold Harry Kane. Harry Kane, should have let him go. I said to Dean Jones, the Dean Machine, many times on the Done Deal show, they should have let him get out of here. And now it's coming back to bite him in the backside. It's really biting Tottenham in the backside hard. It is. But I've got no sympathy because they were warned. You don't keep a player that's unhappy. Oh, yeah, but he's got a contract. So what? Do me a favor, by the way, please, ladies and gentlemen. We have again today been targeted by one of the trolls. All of our streams today have been hit by them with dozens and dozens of dislikes. They just come on and hit, like this one guy has got about 25 accounts and he just keeps smashing the dislike button. So you do us a favor and smash that like button for us, please. It really does support the terrace. We've got nearly 700 of you watching this live. We should easily hit 500 likes. Please support us and protect YouTubers against these horrible little trolls that are trying to damage what we do. My other stream that's set up for later has got like 33 dislikes and hasn't even begun yet. So if you guys could do us a big favor and smash that like button now. Let's keep it going, people. Let's get that done. There we go. I'm going to share the link now for you guys to call in and have your say. Where is the gal? Oh, okay, cool. He got here first and he hasn't walked in. I'm going to share the link for you guys to call in now. I'm going to put it in the live comment section. If you want to come on and have your say, please get that done. Let's have a little look here. Darren says triggered. Oh, is it you that's doing it, Darren? Is it you that's doing it, Darren? Maybe it's you. Maybe it is. Cool. Let's have a little look here at some of these comments. Okay, I want to read something about the game. Let's talk about this game, though, please. If we can go back to this game, that'd be great. Let's go back to this game. Spurs, baby, is what AKA has got to say here. Big up till Glasgow Celtic fan. Away the pool. Sad, sad people. Leave them to it. I think I hear what you're saying there, my friend. Thank you all for smashing that like button for us. It means a great, great deal to the football terrace. Got a meal deal ready for the game. Top man, Omar. Top man, Omar. I'm glad you got that sorted for yourself. I'm glad you got that sorted for yourself. It's funny, though, I ask you guys to support with likes, and then another 10 of you just hit the dislike button to be trolls. Thanks. Really appreciate it. You do realize that if these people keep trolling channels, YouTube channels will die, and then we won't exist. You're here for a reason. That's just me, though. I don't understand those sad trolls. Yeah, it's more, my frustration is more with YouTube. They could just stop them tomorrow. Tottenham look washed, was watching the game and had to switch to Leicester versus Brentford. They played better football. Yeah, Spurs look absolutely atrocious right now. Legitimately, they look the worst I've seen them. The worst I've seen them. They look really, really bad indeed. They look absolutely awful. They do. Expressions is fuming. I absolutely bet he is. Of course he is. You've got to be fuming. You have to be fuming right now as a Spurs fan, because when you think back just over 2 years, where they were, how they were performing, the level they were at, to be where they are now is nothing other than embarrassing, infuriating, annoying, all those things wrapped into one. That's how they must feel right now, 110%. Let's have a little look here. Hard to predict who will finish between 5th and 12th. They're absolutely right there. And the thing with it is there are certain teams who, if they come between 5th and 12th, have had good seasons. There's no doubt. Who's coming 4th is a really big and great conversation right now. Could it be West Ham? Could it be Leicester? Could it be Arsenal? One of those teams may be able to do this, but we'll see. We'll see. Man like Jezza here says Spurs and Arsenal could have been in the top 4 this week, but they both bottled it. Well, of course, Arsenal played on Monday night as well. You're absolutely right. If they'd have picked up 3 points in that game, they could have done. Spurs fans thought they would walk over West Ham. How wrong they were. Their last 20 games, West Ham 9 wins, Spurs 8 wins and 3 draws. That is from Daniela. Terry, our downfall is down to Levy. I hear you on that. I think most people would agree with you on that. Tamps here says Scamcho on the bench today. Yeah, Jadon Sancho on the bench for Manchester United. Terry, I don't agree with hardly anything you guys say on here, but don't troll people. Terry works his socks off for us viewers. Yeah, look, as I say, I'm one of these people. I don't quite understand people that don't hit the like button anyway. I've always had this conversation. Like, if there's every YouTube channel I subscribe to, even if I disagree with what said, I hit the like button. So, like, for instance, AFTV, when Rants was on here, True Geordie's channel. Who else do I watch? Joe Rogan's channel. Who else do I watch on a regular basis? Everything on IFL. Whenever I watch a video, I just hit the like button before I even watch it. That's what I always do. I kind of feel like the like button it's really YouTube's fault, because YouTube kind of changed what the like button did. For me, it's just a supportive thing. Anyone that I like watching, even if I disagree with the content I'm kind of coming against, I always hit the like button. It's just for me, it's the right thing to do. So the way I look at it is that if someone's got 700 people watching them live, there should be at least 600-700 likes. There really should be. It's just a supportive thing, really. It's just like, I'm here. It's like a check-in thing. I'm here. Boom, let's get it done. That's what I would say. Let's see some more comments here. Yeah, I watch Rory's channel, and I would, if I watch do you know what? Even YouTubers I'm not particularly fond of, I still hit the like button. Always, every time. Kane was sleeping on that corner. I don't know what you're trying to say. Him single-handedly killing Tottenham for forcing him to stay. Does anybody think there's anything malicious in what Harry Kane's doing? Like, legitimately, does anybody think there's anything malicious, or is it just him not wanting to be there, Nuno's tactics. It's just being this bad relationship collectively. I want to know what you think and what you feel on that one. How many performances does Harry Kane have to phone in before he is before he's dropped? He's stinking up the gaff on a weekly basis. I just don't think he's going to get dropped. Yeah, I just don't think he's going to get dropped at all. Like, legitimately, I don't think he's going to get dropped at all. He really, really isn't going to get dropped. AKA says, I like West Ham, but they still fall down. They don't have enough quality to stay up. If Antonio gets injured or Rice or Souček, they will go on a big free fall. Not enough quality. And I think that's a fair thing. If you're looking at who's going to make the top four, that would be my concern for West Ham. That lack of strength in depth. And by the way, actually, I want to shout out Igal from it, because Igal said in the build-up this weekend about Mikel Antonio being an ex-Tottenham player. He's only half wrong. He had a trial there when he was 14. And sometimes when you hear this information, you don't quite remember it like in its entirety. So yeah, he had a trial at Tottenham, but you might have heard that once in passing on a bit of commentary, and it sunk in as he played for them. So I totally get it. I didn't hear it until the commentary myself. And I'm like, that's where Gal got it from. That makes perfect sense. Thank you very much there, Chelsea fan. But I will stop talking about the like button now, because every time I mention it, another 10 people hit the dislike button. Yeah, it's all fun and games. All fun and games. Feeling sorry for himself, not even interested in defending that corner. Disgrace is what Jazz has got to say. Arsenal fever says, Terry, it's easy. Those coming fourth, I mean. It's Liverpool. Arsenal coming third. Spurs losers. Ha, ha, ha. We will finish third. Cometh to Europe is what he's got to say there. Arsenal fever. He was on here Friday. He was bigging up his team. He thinks they're going to do bits. He thinks they're going to do serious bits indeed. We will see. We will see. Let's do some more of your comments. Moyes is so underrated. He's the fourth best manager in the league. Tell me different. Do you know what? David Moyes was always a very, very good manager. Legitimately a very good manager. But he drowned at Man United, and it hugely damaged his credibility. And I even think when he went to Real Sociedad, I think when he went to Sunderland and West Ham the first time round, it was almost this perception of David Moyes that he was a flapper, that he was a bottle job, that he couldn't handle it big time. It sort of damaged him for a while. I think it damaged him personally, and I think it damaged how people looked at him. It's taken 7-8 years, but I think he's finally wavered that. And I now think that actually people are starting to respect what David Moyes is about. He's a very capable manager indeed, and always was a very good manager. And I think he's now delivering to a certain degree, like we saw at times at Everton. He just has an even better team now, like an even better team. Let's do some more of your comments here. Rodgers is better than him. Yeah, Rodgers, I would say Rodgers is a better manager than David Moyes. Although Moyes, he's doing it now with, I don't think, as good a squad. So it's going to be really, really intriguing to see. It is, no matter what. I'm an Arsenal fan, but that guy's talking nonsense is what Gunner81's got to say. Aiden says, Romero played well today, as well as Oliver Skip. Ndombele can't impact a game like Moussa Dembele did for us. We have no idea what to do when we are in the final third. Daniel Smith here says, can we get loads of likes, chat? It'd be nice if you guys could smash this past that 500 like mark. It would do me the world of good. How truly deluded can one be to think Arsenal will end up above Chelsea, City, or Liverpool? He knows nothing about the game. It's a fan opinion. Look, I think Arsenal would struggle to get there, but we'll see. What do you think? Can Arsenal finish top four, people? Anyone agree with that? Thank you, by the way, for becoming a squad member here, my friend. That is a Jin. Thank you very much indeed. It means a great deal to me that you've signed up to the Football Terrace and that you've become an official member. Thank you. Terry, thoughts on the Liverpool team? Look, Liverpool are still the favourites for this game, not just by me, but by the bookies. But having no Fabinho, that helps Manchester United. Facts. Milner being in there. At his age, should he really better run past us? Naby Keita had a nightmare in Europe the other day, getting run past. It should give Man United some encouragement. However, Man United have got McFred. So how much more encouragement do you need? No Mane starting. That was the one for me. I weren't expecting that, but he's on the bench today. But you've got Salah in the form of his life. Best player in the world right now, bar none. Two of the best fullbacks in the world. The biggest shock for me, though, is more Konate starting. You know, Matip, I believe, is on the bench, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, Matip on the bench, Konate coming in. Is that to give some extra protection and speed for Rashford starting? I don't know. That's going to be the interesting decision from my point of view. How will Konate coming into, I think, only his second start in a Liverpool shirt, maybe his first start in the Prem? If I'm not mistaken, I haven't listened to any commentary or build up to the game on TV for them to confirm that. But I'm looking here. I think he's played one game in the Prem before this. So it's only his second start in the Prem. That is absolutely huge. It's really, really huge. I'm going to get Tom on the line now to have his say with us this afternoon on the Football Terrace. Make sure like buttons are being smashed. Tom is now here with me. What do you want to say, Tom?
More points you score, the higher you rank.
How you doing, bro? You good?
Hold on, man.
I'll bring you back on when you're actually ready to talk, Tom. Man's walking up these stairs, you know. Is Jose vindicated? No. Nuno not doing a great job doesn't necessarily mean that Jose Mourinho's again, like with Man United, it doesn't matter whether Oli fouls or not. It doesn't relinquish any blame from the bad things that Jose Mourinho did. That's crazy. It's like saying I'm a bad boyfriend and I don't treat a woman well. And then her next boyfriend comes along and he doesn't treat her well. That doesn't make my behavior acceptable. That don't make sense at all. Jose is right about a lot of the things he was frustrated with at Man United, at Tottenham. But his reactions, remember, in life, generally speaking, the only thing in this world you can control is your attitude. Nearly everything else that happens is nearly always out of your direct control. How you respond is on you always. Always, 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 always. Some of the comments make me laugh here. One of my new members here says, Ronaldo and Greenwood again. I don't like the combination. Either start Greenwood with Cavani or Ronaldo with Sancho. Bruno is the only creative player in that lineup. Leah said that when he arrived, actually. We were having a little chat about that. But listen, guys, we're going to be back live after Man United versus Tottenham. Hit that like and share button before you leave. Subscribe to the Football Terrace. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all